Well, it's not too early to be shopping. We've got the Holiday Shop Hop that's coming up in Southwestern Auglaize County with the Chamber of Commerce there. We've got the Executive Director, Sara Topp, in to explain it all. So thanks for joining us, Sara.
Thanks for having me, as usual.
All right, so Holiday Shop Hop is in Minster, New Bremen mainly, right? So tell us more about this.
Yes, so every year we encourage our businesses to participate. Another way for us to help get people in their buildings and more foot traffic. This time of year, there's a lot of people in our area, out and about. So it's great to be able to promote them and let the visitors and people that live here know what we do have in our area.
Right. Okay, so it's November 13th through the 15th. So tell us about the locations and the kind of places that we need to go shop and check out.
We have a little bit of everything. We have some of our retail places and some of our restaurants, which is really cool because we have some new places that have opened, and just that touch point that we can say, hey, these guys are participating. But even our businesses that don't participate, they're right next door to the ones that do. So, when you're walking around, I'm sure we do with our family members and friends, it's like, oh, let's go in here. Let's see what they have. So it's just a nice way to hopefully get people in our area and check out what we have.
Right. Yeah. And it is a variety, like you said. I mean, with 12 different locations, you can just check out all kinds of different things.
You can. And, the thing is, too, we want people to get in there. Even if they don't buy something now, it is still a little ways away from Christmas. They might remember where they were and be like, oh, we need to go back there and get stuff for, our grandkids or, our parents or our friends. So that's the hope, is just get people in our area and, and supporting local.
Right. And, you go to these places and you're like, oh, gift cards and things like that, especially when you talk about the restaurants. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these places.
Absolutely. And, all of our chamber members, we have gift certificates available as well, and they're able to be used at all of our chamber member businesses.
All right. Very good. So it's mainly those days. But as you said, even though November 13th through the 15th, if you don't get there, think about it after the holidays, right? After Thanksgiving and then throughout the month of December.
Absolutely. And hopefully that does trigger, if you don't know what to get somebody, like you said too, Holly, gift cards. They're a great idea and very, you can't go wrong.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with those. I do love those. So, a lot happening in Southwestern Auglaize County, this time of year and throughout the whole year. Have you guys had a good year in your area?
Yes, definitely. After we get through the Holiday Shop Hop, we switch to the Christmas Tree Festival here at the Lock Keeper's house. Then with the Christmas tree lighting at Lock One Park. And, before we know it, it's going to be Christmas, here and gone.
Yeah, exactly. So, but we could get us in the mood with this Holiday Shop Hop. So I think that's kind of a fun event. Is it good to hold it earlier in November to get people in the mood?
Yeah. And, and people plan ahead, I think, a lot more these days as well. And I feel like people are harder to shop for. So it does give you plenty of time to see what's out there and, find that special gift for that person.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's so hard for some people, but you just do something like this and you'd find that gift and you're like, aha, they're done.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Exactly.
So
it's nice that you have 12 locations too, because some people might think, well, that part of Auglaize County, might not have a whole lot, but you have a lot to offer.
Yeah. And there's, like I said, there's more than, in our area than what's on the list as well. And when you're in the area and you're shopping, you get hungry, right? So then you do have to stop and eat lunch and, and rest and recoup and keep going.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know you do have like a map and a list of the locations. Can you go to a website? Where can you get this information?
Yes, we'll also have that on our website at auglaize.org. And then we will end up having QR codes that people can scan with their phones. Then they don't have to carry the piece of paper around. But we do like to have the paper for people who don't always want to be on their phone, when they're walking around town too.
Right. Yeah. It's a great map and great information about all this stuff. Some fun stuff happening to get us in the holiday mood. Holiday Shop Hop in Southwestern Auglaize County. Thanks very much, Sara, for joining us today.
Thank you. Have a great day, Holly.
You too. All right. Don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.